Hey guys, welcome to my messy ass garage. Uh, some people were asking about how to change the light colors inside your cluster, so I was just gonna do a quick run through on how I did mine. Tools, very simple. It's just a Phillips screwdriver here and here to remove your windscreen, and then you'll need an 8mm wrench and an 8mm socket to remove the gauge cluster itself. Alright, so we've removed the windscreen, and here's your gauge cluster. What you want to do is remove this little rubber boot. It should just pull right off. And there's a clip here. So you're going to press down on the lock, just wiggle her on out, and there you go. So you've disconnected the gauge cluster. There is a nut here, and there's another 8mm nut here. So you want to remove those two using your handy dandy 8mm wrench. There's also a third one. It's down under here. This is where you're going to need your socket. So you reach in there, put your 8mm socket on there, crack it loose, then you can just reach in there by hand and turn it back out. There's plenty of room in here. That one there I actually didn't ever put back in because I tried to and I lost a washer, and I just figured it was too much of a pain in the butt, so it never went back in. So mine are being held in by the top two, and it works just fine, but do whatever you want. Alright, so I removed the two nuts that I have on there, and basically I just wanted to show you how easy this is to pop out. And it's literally just to wiggle it out, pull it straight out, and that's it. Alright, so to disassemble your gauge cluster, you need to remove 6 screws. Going to be the black ones, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Don't worry about the silver ones on the outside. All that does is hold on the cover. So take your Phillips screwdriver and remove all 6 of those. Alright, now that we've removed all the screws, this thing basically just pulls right apart. Take your back cover off, and you can see your circuit board. You can grab the harness connector, just pull that right off, and there's your inside cover. And we have our gauge cluster. So, if you'll notice right on the front, you're going to have your 4 lights up here. These are for your turn signals, your neutral, and your high beam indicator. You don't have to change those if you don't want. I didn't. I like the colors that they were, green and blues. So on the back side, you'll see these are your turn signals and your high beam and neutral indicators. So you want to leave those alone. But if you look, you'll see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those are the lights that we're going to change. Now, my LEDs are already in, since I had already done this. I just wanted to show you which ones they were. And if you look right here, this guy here, this is the new LED, as compared to one of the old bulbs, and I'll pull it out here. So this little guy right here was the old bulb, a little incandescent. So basically what you do is you just take a flat screwdriver, or Phillips, I guess either one will fit. You want to put it in there, and it's just a little twisty, so you'll twist it, give it about a quarter turn, and they will pop right out. These old ones actually come out very easy. The new ones, on the other hand, are very difficult to fit in. Even though they're all 8mm, I think the new ones are just a hair bit larger, and it will take a little effort to get them in. So just line them up with the wings. You'll see the little wing cutouts. Slide them in, and then give it that little quarter turn. My recommendation is to so with LEDs, obviously they only work one way, one positive, one negative. What you'll want to do, and they're not marked, So what you'll want to do is put it in, twist it, and then take it out to the bike, plug it in, turn it on, and see if it comes on. If it doesn't, then you've got it backwards. I would suggest testing each one in an area that's easily accessible, like here or here, okay, below your LCD, because they're easy to remove. If you look here, that one's kind of a pain in the butt to have to remove. This one here in the center is a pain in the butt to remove, and so is this one on the end. So figure out your polarities on this one or this one, and figure out a way to mark it. It'll tell you on the circuit board. So right here it says GR for ground. This one here also says GR for ground, and just follow the traces. So this is your ground and this is your positive. So as far as the LCD goes, what I did was I removed the orange filter. Okay, so there's an orange filter that's behind this, and I've already taken mine out, but it's right here. It just kind of slides right in underneath. There are 4 tabs that you'll want to, so they're right here. All you have to do is straighten them out. Take a pair of pliers and just twist it there, and twist it here. Line them up so they line up with the holes, and then you can pull this cover right off. Underneath, like I said, you'll find the orange filter. That's the changing the light coming into it orange. Remove that, and then it allows the color of whatever LCD or LED that you replaced with. It allows that color to come through. That's pretty much it. Reverse the order to put it back. And if you have any questions, just ask me in the comments. Thanks, guys.